Hey everyone, and welcome to another video, and welcome to another iPhone 16 series of video, or sort of iPhone video, seen as the product on show. So this is a power bank that's been sent out to me by Benks. So I have done a few videos on Benks recently. I did initially do a video on their iPhone 15 series of cases, and recently they did also send out some cases for the iPhone 16 that I have here as well. Now my phone in particular is the 16 Pro Max in Desert Titanium, and this power bank actually came through a while back, but I've just not had a chance to actually do an unboxing and a review of it. But considering how impressed I was with their cases, I thought it's about time we get around to taking a look. So this is the design of the power bank itself. So as you can see, they have some details just there, and this particular one is their sort of Kevlar line, so you do have some Kevlar material on it just there. In terms of capacity, it is a 10,000 milliamp hour internal capacity. So let's get this unboxed and take a look at what we get. Okay, so taking out the box, you get a USB-A to USB Type-C cable, and you also get the battery pack itself. Alongside that, you do also get some leaflets in terms of the usual stuff that you get with any battery products as well. So we'll drop everything else to the side for now, take a look at the battery itself. So as you can see, it is sort of MagSafe designed. You do have the locating rings just there, and then you have a load of tiny information on the battery itself. In terms of this material, this does feel like it is Kevlar. It's come with some marks just in the packaging just there. I have had it laying about whilst it was open, so that's probably down to my storage, unfortunately. A little bit of branding on the side just there. On the other side, you have nothing apart from this power button just at the bottom, and then on the bottom you have a USB Type-C. Now I'm not sure whether this can also be used for output as well as input. Pressing the power button, do we have any LEDs? Yep, just there. So as you can see, it's not fully charged, I don't think. So there are two additional tiny little dots, so I don't know if they're lights or whether they're just something else, but we have three lights on the actual power bank itself. So this material does look like it is Kevlar, and the other side has a sort of soft touch rubbery type of feel. The sides are very cold and metallic, but this back surface does feel like it has some rubber texture. Attaching it to the phone itself, as you can see, it connects and it gives you the MagSafe animation, and you can see just there in terms of your charging animation. So your blue, I'm guessing, is charging via MagSafe. The indicators, I think, does suggest it's either fully charged or close to fully charged anyway. In terms of weight, it's not adding too much weight in comparison to other MagSafe batteries that I've used in the past. Alignment is pretty decent and is very strong as well. As you can see, I can literally hold it from the actual battery pack itself and it is not dropping off. So in terms of alignment, it is very good and very strong. With all of these kind of MagSafe accessories, it always ends up giving you a bit more access in terms of being able to hold it. So that's something that's nice. But what I do like about this is your bottom magnet does appear to be quite strong, so it doesn't budge until you actually push it yourself, and I think that is also assisted by the fact that this material is quite soft as well. So with this being a 10,000 milliamp hour capacity, in theory I think this should give the iPhone maybe 2 and a little bit worth of charge. I believe the iPhone has around about 4600 milliamp hours in the Pro Max version. So in theory, you should be able to get about 2.5 maybe charges out of this, but that also comes down to efficiency as well. So obviously it does drop down when you are producing heat. I'm not 100% sure how this works in terms of regulation of heat. So with Apple ones, they would slow down and speed up charge to maintain a certain temperature, and they would also regulate it. So once it hit 80%, it would then trickle charge rather than just fully charging. Now that does come down to the settings on the iPhone, but Apple's batteries did have some additional hardware built into them that would regulate all of that for you, whereas I'm not 100% sure whether any third-party ones have that. I've never tested one personally that has had that. All the ones I've used, as soon as you connect it and you press the button to turn them on, they will just charge until the phone either is fully charged or the battery pack is dead. But either way, first impressions is very good. For the size, considering how small it is, this is something that's very useful for anybody to have if you do make use of your phone quite a bit, or if you're planning on any long trips where you don't want to have to take cables and big battery packs in order to keep your phone charged on the go. Just attach one of these, turn it on whenever you need it, and that'll just maintain your battery for you. Overall, a very nice product, as I'm sort of becoming accustomed to with Benks, as everything that I've tested of theirs so far I have been quite impressed with. So yeah, as always, links will be in the description below. If you haven't already done so, please do subscribe and turn on notifications for any future videos, and I'd really appreciate if you can also give this video a thumbs up as well. And until the next one, thanks very much for watching.